Hi everyone, welcome to Lisa Liu Yoga. I'm Lisa. Thank you for watching my video and joining me on your yoga mat today. Now today we're going to explore variations and options of eagle pose. So if you're new to yoga, or if you've been to one of those public classes, eagle pose can look really complicated and very challenging. Basically look like you're going to bend yourself into pretzels. Yeah. So this is a really good time to explore. We're going to build a foundation from the ground up. We're going to find out how to get in and how to get out. We're going to explore the way of our arms and then legs, and then maybe we'll integrate that into the whole thing. Full eagle, Garudasana. So eagle pose is really good for opening, especially the upper back, shoulder blades to create space in our shoulders, and also open through our hips, release tightness in our hips and glutes area, as well as really building your concentration, your focus for balance. Okay, so let's go through that. We're going to spend some time sitting this morning. So if you like, place a blanket, towel or a bolster underneath so that you don't get uncomfortable. So while you're focusing on upper body, you don't want to think, oh, my hips. So get yourself comfy, all right? Okay, so we're going to stay seated to start with. Cross your legs, whichever way feels comfortable, anchoring through the sitting bones. And see if you can allow your eyes to close for a moment. Closing the eyes, withdrawing sense of sight. Bring the palms to the heart center. Drape the shoulders down, and when you bring the palms to the heart center, so you can press the thumbs towards the sternum. Open through the chest. Sitting nice and tall. Feel your sitting bones anchoring down and feeling the crown of the head lifting towards the sky. Take a moment to turn inwards. Find stillness in the body and the mind. Take a moment to notice how you're feeling right now with your physical body, how you're feeling energetically, and also what's going through your mind. Take a moment spending this time with yourself, in silence, in stillness. Bring your awareness to your breath, inhaling and exhaling through both nostrils, naturally, with ease. Whether you breathe short or shallow, fast or slow, just take a moment to observe and pay attention. And without making too much effort, just allow the breath to deepen naturally. Allow your breath to go a little deeper. And eventually see if you can breathe into the belly. Let the belly rise. Give yourself a Buddha belly. So this, we call it a yogic breath, or you breathe with your diaphragm. So most of the time we breathe quite shallow, so you can breathe deeper on the exhales, emptying out all the air out of your lungs, completely letting go. Also taking a quiet moment to set yourself an intention for your yoga practice. It might be the reason why you turned up to your yoga mat today. Could be a personal goal you already set for yourself for the day or the week. Or maybe it is something that you'd like to cultivate both on and off the mat. So this is during the new moon. During new moon, it's a really good time to really set new intention, welcoming new energy, new beginnings, explore and discover new opportunities or interests, whatever it might be. Take this time, welcoming all the goodness into your life. Set your intention. It starts with the sentence, I am. Repeat this sentence to yourself silently or say it out loud 3 times, as if it's already done, already so. We're honoring the power of words, power of thoughts. Never underestimate the power of your words and your thoughts. And then place or sow this seed of good intention in the garden of your heart. Breathe your soul into it and see it take shape. What would you like to see it grow into? Take another full breath. Slowly opening your eyes. And we're going to start moving. So if you like, change your legs. At any time, feel free to move your legs, okay? So we're going to stay seated for a little longer. We're going to do a few rounded movements to get the upper body nice and warm. So again, palms to the heart center, sitting tall, find your foundation, find your base. Inhale, slightly lift through the chest. Exhale, interlace your hands, press your palms towards mid, round through the spine, bring your chin towards the throat, like a cat stretch. Inhale, lift and extending the arms towards the sky. Shoulders down, bend your elbows as much as you like. Exhale towards your right side. Inhale, come back. Exhale towards your left side. Inhale, return to the center. Exhale, arms to the back of the room. Inhale, reach the knuckles away to open your heart. Exhale, palms to the center. So we're going to do this a couple more times. I'm going to turn sideways so that you can see my spinal movement. Make it big or small as you like. Sitting tall. Let's breathe and move. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, rounding. Find space in your spine. Inhale, lift and extending the arms up to find length through the torso. Exhale to the right side. Both butt cheeks stays on the ground. Inhale, come back. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, arms to the back. Inhale, open your heart. Knuckles back. Exhale, palms back to the center. Feeling a little warmer now? We're going to do one more round, okay? Move at your own pace. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, find length. Exhale, find space. Inhale, center. Exhale, the other side. Find softness. Inhale, center. Exhale, let go. Inhale, reach your heart forward with a smile on the face. Exhale, come back. Nice. So we're going to continue to explore and find space in our shoulder area and upper back. So sitting tall again, opening your arms out to the side, turn your palms kind of face up. Imagine you're holding a big energy ball, so I'm slightly bending my elbows here. Even feel the energy in your fingertips. Imagine or visualize your favorite person sitting in front of you. You want to give them a big hug, okay? So it's like cat-cow with your spinal movement. Inhale, reach the sternum forward. Exhale, give that person or yourself a nice big hug. And crossing your arms. Hands to touch your shoulders, round forward. Inhale, open, reach the sternum forward. Exhale, the other arm's on top. So you're just going to swap your arms each time. You give yourself this nice big hug and move at your own pace. So sometimes we have the tendency of always going to the most comfortable, our favorite side. So just change. Inhale, open, ready to receive. Exhale, get some love into your body. Close your eyes if you like. Can you make this movement even more soft as you move and move? Who's in your mind? And sometimes we have so much love to give to others, and it tends to that we sometimes forget that the most important person who wants to get love is ourselves. So cultivate and practice self-love now, and that's why you're here. So well done, good on you. Do this a couple more times. Really starting to notice the movement, the shoulders, upper back. And inhale, open. Exhale, release. Okay, now you're getting warmer. Let's prepare and explore our eagle arms. Okay? Opening your arms out. And bring your arms forward, but turn the palms towards me. Imagine you want to give me like high fives, okay? You want to push your hands in towards me. Drop the shoulders down. So when you're reaching your palms forward, you're drawing your shoulders back. You feel that your neck is nice and long, your upper back is nice and open, your shoulder blades spread, yeah? And open your arms out to the side. Continue to press the palms away. This brings a beautiful expansion. So I want you to open your arms wider. Feel the expansion through the chest, your arms, your upper arms and your forearms. Nice stretch for the forearms. Can you turn your 10 fingertips towards the sky a bit more to really stretch the wrists as well? This might be a bit uncomfortable. Shoulders down. Deep inhale, exhale. So you can press your palms away a little bit further. Nice. And turn the palms to face towards me. Good. Inhale again, like what we just did. You want to give someone a nice big hug. And then this time, we're going to cross our arms. So your right arm's going to go under, your left arm's going to go over. Okay, so inhale, open. Exhale, you're going to cross right arm under and left arm over. So it's like, you're making like a ninja shape or whatever, your arm gesture. So just might want to stay here. So I'm pressing my left elbow on top, right elbows under. I want to lift my elbows a little higher and then I want to draw and bring the elbows away from me. Keep the neck nice and long, shoulders not lifted. You might just want to stay here the whole time. Or you want to bind your hands, eagle arms, then you bring the right fingertips to press through kind of like the peel of the left palm, okay? So if by doing this, you're bending to the side, you're starting to look like a crooked eagle, then you probably just want to stay here. All right, or bring the back of the palms to touch each other. So the whole idea is about the upper back and your shoulders. Don't worry too much about your hands. Okay, now your palm should be in the center of your body so you can't see my face now. I'm going to continue to talk. You don't need to do anything else, just stay here. I'm just going to talk you through it. Inhale, lift the elbows slightly higher. Exhale, press the elbows away from you, but drop the shoulders down. See if you can create some space between your chest and your arms. Neck stay nice and long. Your eye gaze. Look at your nose tip and breathe. Feel your shoulder blades starting to separate away from each other, creating more space in the upper back, shoulders. The key is to keep the neck nice and long. And we're going to breathe and move now. Inhale, lift the sternum forward, lift your elbows up. Eye gaze, look up. Ooh, deepening the stretch there. Exhale, we're going to come forward. And then continue to press your elbows, your arms away from each other to create that force and rounding. Deepen the stretch. I don't know about you, feel my upper back, my scapula starting to create more space. Inhale, lift up towards the sky. Lift the elbows slightly higher. Exhale, bow forward to the earth. Inhale, lift. Find space. Exhale, find ground and support. Inhale, lift up. Just one more time. Exhale, come forward effortlessly. Although it does require fair effort, but make it as effortless as possible. And inhale, come back. Exhale, unravel slowly, opening arms. Hands back. Now bring your arms behind you. I'm going to turn to the back so you can see me. So you can grab your elbows, opposite elbows like this, or your arms. Or, if you can, bring the heel of the palms to touch. Prayer, reverse prayer pose. So choose whichever variation that works for you. Now, if you're in reverse prayer, then I want you to open your elbows, open them out to the back so that you're opening the front of the body now. This is a nice counter stretch. Stay here for a few breaths. And one more breath. Exhale, release. Ooh, how about the shoulders? Are you ready to do the other side, Jen? Okay, let's do it. Remember, it's your yoga, so anytime feel free to move your legs, okay? Sitting for a long period of time can be uncomfortable. Okay, when you're ready, open the arms out. Bring them forward. High five. Press and retract. Shoulders back. Aww. Okay, neck nice and long the whole time, okay? Breathe. Don't forget to breathe. And opening out. Can you grow your arms a little longer? Press through the heel of your palms. Now imagine you're sitting between two solid walls. Can you push the walls away? Can you reach your fingertips up towards the sky more? Spread your fingertips out. One more breath. And turn the palms. Now we're going to swap sides, okay? Inhale, reach the sternum forward. This time on the exhale, left arm under, right arm over, cross, 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 and cross as much as you can. Ninja arms. Might just be here, that's perfectly okay. And the thing is, maybe sometimes you're able to do it on the one side, not the other. And just understand it is okay. All right? If you want to bind, you bind. Again, don't become a crooked ego. All right? So the arms in front of you. So the key is to focus on the upper back and your shoulders. All right, so you're all binded, you're all twisted and into a pretzel pose. What can we do here to find some space and ease? All right, lift your elbows a little bit higher and press the arms away from you to create space between your arms and your chest. Find space in the upper back. Now drop the shoulders down so your neck stays beautiful and long. Eye gaze, look at the tip of the nose, or you can close your eyes and go inward, go a little deeper and breathe. Can you relax your hips here? Soften your face. Where does it feel tight? Give it all the awareness, all the attention, all the love you have. Let's take our ego out for a fly. Inhale, lift up. Slightly lift the elbows. Notice how you feel on this side. Me might not go really deep. Oh, this side feels tight for me. Exhale, we come forward. Bow forward. Move as slow, as fast as feels right for you. Inhale, lifting up towards the sky. Your ego is soaring in the sky. And your ego is coming down. Relax your neck. We're going to do this a couple more. So you just move at your own pace. Don't even need to look at the video. Feel your collarbone broadening as well. Inhale, rise back to the center. Exhale, release your ego. Ooh. Hands back. Wow, how nice. Open your heart, reach knuckles away. Sometimes we don't realize how tight our shoulders are, especially in the colder days. Oh, Brisbane's getting so cold. And I think subconsciously I'm just not aware, just hunting my shoulders. And then in the end of the day, I was like, oh, why is my shoulder so tight? What have I been doing? Okay, nice. Turn the head side to side. Explore some free movement. What feels good? How are you feeling? Are you ready for more? Okay, let's come on to our hands and knees. Oh, actually, we haven't done it on this side yet, so bring your hands behind you. So just stay seated or onto kneeling. So we're just going to do a quick counter pose. Sometimes I do forget. So reverse prayer or grab your elbows. If you're in reverse prayer, then again, bring your elbows back to find space in the front of the body. Alrighty, so let's come onto our hands and knees now and get the whole body nice and warm. We spent a fair bit of time seated. Hands and knees, tabletop or floors, spreading the fingertips out, hands underneath the knees, and hands underneath the knees. That would be really weird, right? Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Sometimes I say stuff that confuse myself. Okay, find your strong table, and we're going to do cat-cows to find more space in the spine. Inhale, dips through the belly, lifting your tail, reach the sternum forward. Exhale, rounding. Tailbone down, chin to throat. Inhale, open. Move at your own pace. Close your eyes or soften your eye gaze. Exhale, rounding. So think of this movement. Is your spine moving? Your spine like a wave. Ripples through from chin to tail, tail to chin. Creating more space, mobility in the spine. Just a couple more. Inhale, open. Exhale, come back to neutral spine, but with the toes untucked. So bring the knees towards each other in the center. Flatten the top part of the feet in towards the center. Now from here, really thinking about you activating your core, which is the navel center, draw towards the spine and lift and squeeze through the pelvic floor. Press into the arms, press the top part of the feet in towards the ground. Inhale, and you're just gonna lift the kneecaps off the ground. Just the kneecaps hovering off the ground. Try not to collapse down, okay? The lower back and the shoulders not collapsing down. So I want you to imagine you're pushing everything away in towards the ground. So the palms, the top part of the feet, and everything that's away, lift it up. Maybe round through the back as well. So it's like a cat stretch, but your knees hovering. Activating the core. So you require a bit more effort now. Don't forget to breathe. Are you still breathing? One more inhale. Exhale down. So we're just getting a little warmer. You might want to open the knees wide. We're coming into child's pose, so choose your variation. Arms in front, knees close or wide, arms by the side. So explore, stay there, get comfy for a moment. So stay in the child's pose. In a yoga pose, I always have a resting pose. Sometimes it's kneeling, sometimes it's child's pose. Everyone have their favorite, and each time it might feel or look different. So choose your variation for today or for this particular practice. So what's going to feel good for you now? And understand and remember that it is your yoga. Anytime, even say in a public class, you don't want to follow everyone else. You just know that your resting pose is your safety net. You just go there whenever you want. And just get comfortable, connected with your breath. And that's all you need. Sometimes one, sometimes, yeah, less is more. So take another full breath in and out. Don't get too comfortable that you can just allow your mind to drift away though. All right, we're going to start to move again. If your hands are not already forward, walk your hands forward. Set yourself up for downward facing dog. Hands wider than your shoulders. Press the fingertips down, open your shoulder blades, draw the hips back, inhale, look up, come up onto hands and knees, tuck toes, bend knees, lift your hips high towards the ceiling. Take your dog out for a walk. Pedal your feet, walking out the tightness and kinks, especially you're doing here real time. Hamstrings are tight first thing in the morning. Keep pressing into the arms, give your head a turn side to side. Sometimes I like to bend my knees so much, I turn both knees to the one side, look underneath the armpit, and just like a nice twist. So you do what feels nice for yourself, yeah? And then find your dog. Finding your dog, feet hip width distance, knees to the same width distance, bend your knees slightly, lift the sitting bones high but ground the heels down. Pressing into the arms, find length through the torso, eye gaze between the knees, lift your pelvic floor. And breathe. Bring the feet to touch. So your feet in the center of the body. Keep pressing into the arms. Try not to collapse forward, okay? Inhale, lift the right leg high to three-legged dog. You don't need to lift too high. About hip square, squeezing your thigh. And then slowly we find more space. And next inhale, lift your leg as high as you possibly can, as if it's comfortable. And see if you can lift the left heel off the ground to create more space. Your upper body do not change, okay? Keep pressing into the arms. Imagine your chest want to come towards your left thigh. Inhale here. Exhale, you're going to lower the right foot down. Back to the outside of the left foot. Yep, so you're crossing your legs. You might not even touch. It feels really awkward crossing the legs here. Can you even see me? Yep. Okay, from here, you're going to walk your hands back towards your feet. You're just going to hang. I'm going to come forward so you can see me better. So your legs cross. And you're just going to let yourself hang. Bend your knees. Oh, nice. Deep stretch for the hips. Might require a bit of balance here too. So your arms in front, side, whatever feels good. Let your head hang. Shake your head out. Breathe. Make sure that your face is relaxed so you're not clenching. This is a really deep stretch for the glutes and hips here. Breathe so deep you can feel your belly pressing against your thigh. Allow each exhale to wash away any tightness you're feeling here. Another breath. And walking the hands forward. And then from here, lift the right leg again to three-legged dog. And on the exhale, lower the leg down. I just need to bring my leg back. Pair your feet if you like. Okay, we're going to stay here. Same right leg lift high again. Exhale, bend the knee and step the leg forward outside the right hand or the shoulder. So into lizard or dragon pose. I'm going to face towards you. So in the front you look like this, okay? Oh, my hair's going crazy. So your knee, your foot point out like this. Press into the hand. Alright, we're going to continue to breathe and move. You're not going to stay here for too long. Press into the arms. Arms really strong. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Okay. Take an inhale here. Exhale, draw the leg back to three-legged dog. How we started. Yep. Okay, inhale, lift the leg high. Exhale, wide or squat or lunge. Not squat, lunge. Yeah, so step forward. We're going to do this a few times. Open our hips. Okay. Inhale, go back. Exhale, come forward. Back knee can be down or up. Inhale, back. Exhale, forward. Oh, nice deep stretch. Strong arms, strong core, okay? Inhale, draw the leg back. Exhale, forward. One more time. Inhale, reach the leg back. Exhale, come forward. And we're going to stay here for a few breaths. Lower the back knee down. Press into the hands. You can place a bolster or blocks underneath your hands or forearms, or you might like to climb down to the elbows. Stay here for a few breaths. This is a deep stretch, so see where you can soften here. Shoulders, your face, your breath. One more full breath. And we're going to come out. If you're on your elbows, walk yourself up. Tuck your back toes, lift the knee, lift your hip high. And go back to three-legged dog again. Exhale. Walk your legs out. Child's pose, Balasana. Find your favorite resting pose and stay in stillness for a moment. Get comfortable. And take this quiet moment to really reconnect to your breath and your body. Now we've done a series of postures or movements in the right side of the body. How are you feeling right now? Take a moment to observe whether the sensation was pleasant or not. You're just here to observe as a witness, not here to judge or criticize. Yoga is another form of meditation, yeah? Meditation in movement helps us discover, learn new ways of things of our body, and also having this time for yourself. And that's why often people find clarity or answers, or maybe not answers, just time to, quiet the mind so there's no thoughts or less thoughts. And this is a moment where we bring ourselves to the present moment, where we basically are focusing just here and now and forget about real life problems. Maybe they're big or they're small, but this is a really nice place to be until I remind you again. So brave. Okay, you ready to do it on the other side? So if you are comfy and relaxed, stay there, but we're going to take our time. So find your down dog. Tap your toes. Find your down dog. Find your foundation. Remember, when your down dog is strong, your three-legged dog and everything else will be a lot stronger. So don't be afraid to take time, okay? See if you can shift more weight into the lower body so your upper body can be light. Your core, your navel center, your pelvic floor, lifted, activated. All right, when you're steady and ready, inhale. Actually, no, bring the feet towards each other again in the center of the body. Good. Ground the heels down, pressing into the arms and your palms. Now we're ready. Inhale, left leg, lift high to three-legged dog. Don't lift too high just yet. Keep the hips square. Keep both arms equally balanced. Squeezing your quadricep. So if in a real class, sometimes I come and squeeze people's thigh, and that muscle should be nice and firm, yeah? All right. Now we lift the leg higher, reach throughwards a little toe, like a ballerina, and then you can lift the right heel off the ground to find more space. And so that opens up the back of the legs. Keep both arms equally strong. Bring your chest towards your thigh. Lift, 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 find space. Inhale, 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 exhale, cross. Left leg to the outside of the right. Crossing the leg feels a bit awkward. So, they're not lining up, they're not level up, that's okay. I'm just going to walk my legs forward so you can see me. Now, you're going to walk the hands back. Oh, take your time. How do you feel on this side? Relax your shoulders and turn the palms out. Whatever way feels comfortable for you, but let the head hang, guys. Don't be afraid to bend your knees slightly if you can bend your knees. This is a deep, deep stretch. And this is my tighter side. So I'm going to breathe deeper. When a pose that's more challenging, that means you need more breath, because your breath is your fuel. Can you breathe a little deeper? Your breath is a life force energy. Where does this energy flow to? It's really important. So again, use your breath, your attention, your love to the spot that feels tightest for you right now. I definitely know where I need to direct my breath to. So find some quietness and a moment to nurture what needs love right now. One more full breath. Inhale, lift your head, slowly walk your hands forward. Take your time, as many steps as you need. Move like a 90-year-old. Okay, from here, press into the arms for your foundation, lift through the lower belly. On the inhale, left leg reach high, as high as you can go. I'm just gonna have to move my left leg back for space. Reach through your toes, everything is working together. Inhale again, exhale, you're gonna bend your knee, you're gonna lunge the left leg forward to the outside of the left hand. Wise lunge. Okay. Allow the knee, the toes to open out. You can lower the back knee down. We just take a moment to set the pose right. Again, I'm gonna face towards you so that you can look at my front foot. Knee, ankle stacked, point the toes, the knee out, use your hands to press and lift you. Broaden through the collarbone. Okay, you are good. We are good. Ready to move again? Okay, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, squeezing the back thigh, keep your arms strong, keep your core activated. Inhale, draw the leg back towards the sky. Exhale, come forward. Take your time. If you need to move a little slower, you do that. Get the back knee lifted or touch down each time if you need to. Just allow the hip to come down. So this is a nice opening for the right side of the hip flexor. Okay, let's move a little quicker now. Press and lift. Inhale, go back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, find the sky. Inhale, touch down to the earth, find your root. Inhale, find space. Exhale, find strength and flexibility in the hips. We're gonna do a few more. Inhale, reach back with ease. Exhale, where's the effort that you're feeling here? So with each pose, we want to balance out or find that balance between ease and effort. Even just ease and effort in your breath. Okay, one more time. Inhale, reach up, higher, 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 higher. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, find the ground. We're gonna stay here. Ooh. Lower the back knee down. Nice. Stay here. Find space in the collarbone, creating more space in the hips, glutes, hip flexors. This is the area we store a little tightness, tension, and negative energy or emotions. So, time to declutter, my friends. Whether you like it or not, maybe most likely you don't like this. Sometimes we have to do what we don't like to get to where we want, right? Breathe. The only thing that will help you right now is your breath. And stay here for a couple more breaths. Okay, we're going to come out. If you're on your elbows, climb your hands on your hands. Tuck the back toes, lift that back knee, lift the hip high, draw the front leg all the way back, three-legged dog. And exhale, lower the leg down. Child's pose, take a moment to rest. Reconnect to your breath. You can move your hips side to side if you like. Now, we've done the same postures on both sides. So take a moment to get comfortable, and we're gonna get ourselves ready for our peak pose, which is eagle pose. So get a moment to get comfy there and pay attention to your hips, arms, shoulders, basically just move around the whole body. So you might be in stillness, you might be just trying to discover some free movement and see what feels nice for you. Take another full breath. And from your child's pose, get yourself up to downward facing dog at your own pace. Down dog, walk your feet forward towards the top part of the mat, towards your hands. Feet hip width distance, hug your elbows in front of you, bend your knees so much. You can rest your chest, your belly on your thighs. And you can just move side to side. Release the hands down, press the feet down. On the inhale, slowly roll yourself up onto standing, one vertebra at a time. Gonna come into stand, mountain pose. Nice. Alrighty, come to stand. Upper body feels really nice, give the legs a bit of a shake. Okay, so now we're going to take time to build foundation from the ground up. First thing is how you stand in your hips position. Yep, keep the hips square, press the feet down. We're going to go through the foundation alignment of our standing, which is our mountain pose. So you're facing towards me now. Feet hip width distance, naturally. Lift your 10 toes off the ground. When you lift your 10 toes, you feel your inner arches lift up. Continue to lift the inner arches, okay? Strengthen the muscles in your feet and place the toes back down and continue to lift the inner arches. Press down through the base of the little toe, big toe, and your heel. So this 3-point like triangle, press them down and draw the center up so that you're rooting your feet down. Lifting the kneecaps up by squeezing the quadriceps. So you're firming your top part of the thighs, lift through the pelvis, so your core strong, your hips in the center, so you're not arching your back or you're not sinking or hunching forward, yeah? So your hips in the center, lifting your ribs slightly away from your hips, so creating a bit more space through the torso, reach the sternum forward, but drawing the chin in, lifting the crown of the head towards the sky. Lift your shoulders up, 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 and draw the shoulder blades down and reach the fingertips down. So you're anchoring your feet down, you're lifting the crown of the head towards the sky, and that's how you stand. All standing postures, this is your foundational pose, your Tadasana, your mountain pose. So you know how to stand, now go through the next step. All right, just the legs, yeah? Hands to hips, so make sure that your hips always in the center. Now, your left leg's gonna be a balanced leg. You're gonna bend your knees slightly. You're gonna lift the right leg. Okay, so make sure that when you're using your left leg to support, you're not up to the side. So your hip wants to be in the center, so you use your hands here. Lift the right heel. You're going to cross your right leg on top. You might just be here. So imagine if you're going to sit, oh, maybe a bit wobbly. You might just be here. I'm going to turn to the side so you look like this, yeah? Cross your legs, hip square so you're not sticking out to the side. And your big toes might be even touch the ground, so that you have a bit more support, okay? So right leg on top, left knee bent, and your right toes might be still touching the ground. And you just stay here until you're feeling nice and steady, then you want to lift it off. So I want you to consciously think about, you want to draw the left hip back slightly, so you're facing towards the front. Okay, now if you want a bit more, you're feeling nice and balanced, you want to lift the right foot or the toes off the ground. If you can wrap, you wrap. Not everyone can wrap, okay? So it's just how your body is built. If you can't wrap, that's okay. So here, lift through the chest, keep the spine nice and long. Exhale, you might bend the standing knee a little bit more. So I'm turn sideways so you can see better. So if you want to go deeper, bend the knee a bit more, require more stability and balance. Deep, deep stretch for the hips, eye gaze look down, maybe at one point. And you might just want to stay here with your ego. These require a lot of concentration and strength, and also a nice stretch for the left ankle here. All right, Stay where you are, and you don't need to look at me, just breathe. But if you want to add on the arms, remember what we did in the beginning of the class? We did our ego arms. Now you can try and add on the arms, or just be happy with where you are and stay here. If you want to add on the arms, opening out the arms to the side. Okay, so your right arm gonna come under. Left arm's gonna go over, cross, cross, cross. Press the elbows against each other. Maybe like ninja arms, stay here, or you bind. If you can bind, press the arms, palms in towards each other, lift your elbows high, press the elbows away from you, but drop the shoulders down. Eye gaze, oh, this requires a lot of balance. Where do you look? You tip up your nose, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm gonna drop, okay. Lifting the elbows high and breathe. This requires a lot of concentration here. If you fall, that's okay. Pick up your ego and then come back, okay? We're not going to stay here for too long, so breathe. Okay. Inhale, sink a little lower. Exhale, releasing the arms. And unravel the legs. And come get yourself out. Ooh, how's your ego? I think black top was a bit not good for my vision. I was like, where do I look? Where do I look? And all I see was just black in front of me. So your drishti is really important. As soon as I lose my eye balance, I'm starting to feel like I'm wobbly, okay? If you really want to challenge your balance, you can close your eyes. I don't know about that. So tip of the nose, somewhere that you can see that's not moving or is not going to block your vision. Okay, so when you're ready, let's try on this, the other side. So your balanced leg, keep your hip in alignment, in good alignment. So this time, you're going to lift the left heel, bend the standing knees, which is your right leg, cross the left leg on top, squeezing your thighs, so you need to bend your standing knee a little bit more. If you can, maybe just touch the left toes on the ground to find your balance here. Draw the right hip back and left hip slightly forward. So find balance, good. If you can wrap, you wrap. If not, that's also okay. You might just want to stay here and take your time to build balance and concentration. Now, if you want more, you want to add on the arms, then when you're ready and steady, open your arms out. This time, left arm under, right arm over, cross. If you can bind, you bind. If not, just with the V shape, that's okay. Press your palms against each other, your arms, elbows, lift a little higher, draw it away from you, shoulders down so your neck nice and long. Don't forget to breathe. Bend the knee a lot. Find your ground as you fly, as you're flying. Okay, so you take charge, okay? Even if you touch down, that's okay. When we fall, we just get up, we get up. It's not about how many times you fall, it's about how many times that you get yourself up. And one day at a time, you'll get slightly easier. And breathe. And it takes courage to be able to fall and get yourself up, so good on you. Breathe. Where's your drishti? The balance point. And one more breath. Inhale, bend the knees a bit more. Exhale, we come out. Release the arms. Release the legs. Ooh, ego. Nice. All right. Bring your legs really wide. Okay, point the toes out. And we're just going to shift our weight side to side. And the arms, we'll just let them be really soft. Okay, starting to bring your legs a bit wider. And slowly straightening one leg at a time. Working out the kinks, knees, hips. Okay, one more each side. And come back to the center. Bring your feet parallel. Lift through the chest. Exhale, folding from your hips. And come forward, forward, forward. And bring your hands down to the ground or blocks. or bolster. Let your upper body hang. Give the head a bit of a shake. Press down through the outer edge of your feet, okay? Adjust your feet position if they want to go wider or narrower. Let the arms just rest or support you on the ground, or if you want more, grab the ankles. Let the upper body be really heavy, let the head hang. If your head touches the ground, that's okay. Just make sure that you're not putting any tension on your neck. Press through the outer edge of your feet and see if you can lift the sitting bones up towards the sky to really open up the back of the legs. Okay, inhale, lift up halfway, use your hands to support you. Keep your legs really strong, outer edge of your feet pressed down. Lift the kneecaps up, right palm to the center of the body. On the inhale, left arm lift up towards the sky and you reach and you open. So see if you can stack your arms. My right palm on the ground is really light, but I'm lifting through my left arm, so shoulder is not coming towards the ear, reaching up by space. Thinking about, see if you can lift your left rib towards the sky a little bit more. And don't forget to breathe. There's a twist here. I can look up or down, whatever feels more comfortable for your neck. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, touch down. We're going to repeat on the other side. And stay where you are. And this time, left palm in the center. Inhale, right arm lift and unfold, reaching up. The palm on the ground is really light. Imagine, see if you can use the upper arm as strength to pull you up instead of collapsing down, yeah? And right ribs open out to the side. Breathe. One more inhale. Exhale. Down. Now use your hands to support you. Walk your heels in, toes in, heels in, and lower the bum down. Place a block, bolster or something underneath you to support you. We're going to come into a garland pose or Hindu squat. We're not going to be here for long. And this is almost the end. Yeah, one more deep inhale, exhale, touch down. Bring your hands behind you. And then from here, bring your feet really wide first, so side to side. Windshield wiper it out. Side to side. So how is your ego? How are your shoulders and your hips? I'd like you to leave me a comment. Let me know what you think, how you feel, where you're practicing from, and any requests for the next class, and any questions. And come to cross-legged again. And I'm going to end the class here, but I would really encourage you that you spend at least 5 or 10 minutes in Shavasana. So really end the class for a nice quiet moment. And this is one of the best poses. I'll have to go. But thanks again for being here. And I'm really grateful for your company, your presence, and for sharing the energy with me this morning. You're doing it live. Thank you so much. Again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to seeing you again and hearing from you again. Palms to the heart center. Take a deep breath. Exhale out. Bring back to mind the intention you set for yourself at the beginning of the class. Take it into your day and have a beautiful, beautiful day. Namaste.